Hello, YouTube people. This is Indomine's recording now. So this is going to be part of one of my new series. Oh, wait, introduction first. Hi, this is Xavier from Yoshlov Gaming with my new microphone. Like it? I do too. No more squeaky voice. I mean, it's nowhere close to my real voice. I mean, actually it probably is. But, because I can only hear, like, partial feedback of it. But, still. This is what I'm going to start calling the Slime Kingdom Showround. The Slime Kingdom is basically a kingdom that I created on Ep.1 on the Indomine server. If you want to join the Indomine server and join my nation, go to indomine.com. If you have problems joining, which you might, there's been some whitelist problems sometimes, even though Indomine doesn't even use a whitelist. Just contact me, and I'll have Indomine, the admin, fix it. Alright, so, don't mind me, just cover your eyes for a few seconds. I'm going to get to the start of the Empire. Ooh, the witch. This taiga used to be covered in snow, but I've slowly been cutting down trees, shoveling snow, replanting trees, adding in the occasional building, putting a few ponds in, and stuff like that for a really freaking long time. This is a road that leads to a different province. This is actually the Caverlot province. The Caverlot province is the capital province, which is the province that I am king of. I am actually High King, because this is a parliamentary monarchy, which basically means that each province has its own king, then it has a High King. These are a bunch of tents for the native tribe of humans. Darn humans! Humans are basically our enemies. They're known as native Imperials, or at least that's what they want to be called. These are slime maple trees, which, instead of giving you maple syrup, give you slime balls, which these are the spigots. Ah, apparently they're all out. Dang it. Those are native only to the Caverlot region. If you don't know how to create the big ones, just place 4 saplings right next to each other. Kinda like here, 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 and there. And then just bone meal it or wait for it to grow. Here's a small graveyard. So anyways, we are in the gigantic city of Caverlot right now. You're probably wondering, where's this city you speak of? I don't see it. Is it in the sky? No. Then where the frick is it? The question is I don't know. Oh, there it is. I totally didn't do that on purpose. What you talking about? It's my brother's house. He says that it's a glacier that was here natural. Most of it's natural except for this glacier here. And, of course, the buildings. The guy who lives in that house got banned. This is the sister of the guy that got banned. It's pretty funny. The king of Jellytown, or he wants to be called the Lord of Jellytown, but, he's a king, so I'm going to call him a king. He prefers to live in Caverlot instead of Jellytown, for some odd reason. And this is a bakery that has not been sold yet. This is Prismarine Imports, even though it sells a lot more than just Prismarines. This is from one of my closest allies. The, uh, actually, his empire doesn't have a name, but he imports this stuff to me. That is the future gift shop. That is Cavalot Port. It's a pretty basic port. It has a cannon there. A fully auto cannon, too. So that's nice. I have a watchtower and a few more cannons up there. So, yeah, Cavalot's pretty well defended, if I do say myself. Actually, Cavalot is right next to the border with the Enderlands, which is kind of like the Netherlands, which is why his capital city is called Enderdam. Wait, did he say it was Enderdam, or did he decide to call it something different? I don't remember, but these aren't literal cannons, they're just long-range arrow dispensers. See, long range. They almost go to the edge of the swamp. OMG, amazing. But, there's a bit more to Cavalot than just that. So I'm gonna go back down. There's a waterfall there. This tree right here, sadly, is not the original tree. Someone cut down the original tree. It was the guy that got banned. That's not why he got banned, but I didn't really like him because he cut down the original tree there that nobody placed. It was there naturally. I thought it was freaking awesome. It was on top of a piece of sand, but whatever. This is the irrigation system. It just leads down here after going everywhere. Have a nice little castle down here. This, despite popular belief, this is not where I live. It is where everything I own is, but it's not where I live. And this is the dungeon, which, hilariously, I sold the dungeon to a guy, and he lives in here now. Yeah. He expanded the dungeon a bit. Just a bit. So I'll show you around the castle. Then we'll move on to Mithril Mountain, which is actually a work in progress. I drew his guy's room. I used to have a house. It was this giant quartz house. He used to be my roommate, but he hasn't been on in like forever, so I keep spare room just in case he comes on again. Food and farmable storage. And there's a chicken there. I'm gonna name him Alfred. Water bottles. Some random stuff in my ender chest. It's my armory, which reminds me I have to put up that. It has sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, knockback 2. This has like power 3, flame 1, and so on. This one has sharpness 4 and I'm breaking 3. And then the stick of beating. We all know the stick of beating. I don't know if this is vanilla Minecraft. I do believe it was, but Dominate had to get rid of it, so there's only a few of them still in existence. I think there's like 5. I bought this for like an entire stack of diamonds. Which reminds me, I need to put these diamonds up. What happened to all my... oh yeah, I forgot. I spent most of them making more swords and pickaxes. I have like 12 swords and 12 pickaxes. Those are just my main weapons right there. I do believe they are in this chest. Nope, maybe they're in another one. Oh my god, that nether portal is loud. So let's get out of there. Public crafting, so this is crafting for everybody. It's a lava furnace, which has to silk touch diamond doors, so it's pretty hard to get, but let's just say I'm awesome and all, so I have it. while I'm here, I might as well put some stone in there for Mithril City. Crap, don't cook that. But it goes from that chest to the furnace to here. It has an infinite source of fuel, so I have an entire double wide chest of coal that I'm never gonna use. This is all my enchanted books. Right here's the library where people write books and just put it here. By Mr. Circuit, by Hawk 203, by Hawk 203, by Hawk 203, by Hawk 203. Well, most of them are by Hawk 203 and me. Actually, all of them are. This is going to be the future meeting room. This is my little mini my mini throne for the meeting room. Right here's where the people are gonna kind of stand. We're gonna have my throne, the Ender throne, the Wither throne, and I guess if anybody joins the kind of United Mob Kingdom, we're gonna have to expand this a bit, just a bit. And you can see my actual throne from here. It's a lot bigger and awesomer. That is the United Mob Kingdom flag, and that is the slime flag. As you can see, the slime flag is kind of the equivalent of the Scottish flag in the Union Jack. It's only called the Union Jack when it's at sea, but still. That basically sums up the castle. So now we go to Mithril Mountain. My brother built that, so... I told them to build a slime face, and I was like expecting it to be built with like, you know how people do the indentions with like stairs and everything? He's really good at that kind of stuff, so I expected him to do it like that, but hey, whatever. Alright. This is the irrigation system, part of it. It splits, it's like somewhere in between there and there. And then the irrigation system leads to over here. It goes underground over there and then flows into there. And this little pond right here flows into there too, and then it leads over into the castle. So it's a pretty nice city, if I do say so myself. Here is the kind of main gate, I guess you could say. It has the Caverlot flag, which is the flag of the province, and the slime flag. Two pretty simple flags. I prefer keeping my flags very simple. Very simple indeed. Get up. Alright. I have little road signs telling you what city to go by. Oh my god, freaking motorcycles, slow down. This is like, this street has like 2 very small lanes. You can't speed like that. Sorry about that. Right there is the Shanira, also Enderman, or the Enderman in the slime language. It was built to protect the Enderman if like the slime empire was to get taken over, you know. This would probably be the only place left standing, and once they conquered this place right here, the slime empire is officially conquered. They have to replace the glass right here with whatever color their empire is focused on. Mine is of course slime, so it's green. I have another beacon over there that's just blue. If you're wondering what texture pack this is, it's Chroma Hills. I love Chroma Hills. There's my little mushroom island. I made it myself, just like that. Crap. No. The one with really big trees and puzzle. Shut up. I have a ton of snowballs. And that is Mithril Mountain. It goes up a lot taller than that, but that's just the part that you could see from here. And here is the city of Mithlord. It gets its name from the early metal that disappeared around the First Era. Like, all the weapons, armor, and everything that had mithril in it just disappeared, along with the slaying of the mother of all the modern slimes. Yeah, I create a lot of backstories for this kind of stuff, so... most of it's ancient adobe kind of style, except for it's with stone bricks instead of adobe. It has cave entrances on all sides of the mountain. That's why it was such an important trade hub. Even though Caverlot is the capital, this is actually in the Caverlot province, but the Caverlot, the city, is the capital. This is actually older, much older. Or supposed to be, kind of. This was actually where I was originally planning to build Caverlot, but at a last minute decision I changed it to where it is now. I'm really glad I did do that, though. It's worked out nicely, having like a second city here. Each province should have around 2 major cities, which mine is Caverlot and Mythlord, and 1 small city. The small city is Jellyhaven, which has like a single farm and that's it. And it's like just below Caverlot Plateau, which is the plateau that Caverlot is in. That right there is the Gates of Hell, which is a work in progress, but it's supposed to be a small mining town. This is the biggest graveyard ever, or at least that I've built. So you can see it has the beacon. This is the Monument of Unknown Soldier, as it says. Built during the War of the Creeper, or in Slime Tongue, Wa Shadow Kripa. Kripra. Sorry about that. Raw translation. And for role-playing purposes in Minecraft, I am Mr. Circuit, the King, High King. I am 234, which is, 134, which is a young age for a slime. We live up to about 500 years. Endermen are basically immortal unless they're slain in combat. But anyways, my role-playing parents were basically slain in the Washal Kripa, sorry. And that's what started the whole war, and this explains everything. And here's their grave. Mina Circuit, loving mother of Mr. Circuit. John Circuit, loving father of Mr. Circuit. They hated me. Not really. And then we have Elizabeth Circuit, which was the queen before them. Elizabeth Circuit, sadly, did not marry anybody. Joffrey Circuit did, but didn't have any kids. And Elizabeth Circuit was his adopted daughter. So he was the king before she was queen. Milanus de la Cabriones Circuit was, well, kind of... He was during the second era. He was a very important person in the second era. This is the third era. The third era was started when the circuits took over in their kingship. So that was before circuits were king, and I'm gonna turn that music down. It's freaking loud. Oh my god, it didn't stop. What's going on? What? I don't know what to do. When I turn music up, it goes off. That makes sense, yeah. So most of the rest of them are just jokes. Mama Jonna, Daddy Elizabeth. One of them is serious, though. Bola no granola. Poor orc want to destroy all granola bars. Yeah, poor orc. So this is the graveyard at the heart of the forest. The heart of the forest is just up there. You see that tree? That was supposed to be the first tree in the forest. So that's why it's so tall and everything. And over here is where I tried making that campfire in one of those Log Dogs tip videos. I never watch those videos anymore, but I used to. Here's just where I store a lot of my snow that I get from digging snow. I think this is actually full. Nope, not quite full. Yeah, not quite. There's another one just over there, past that mushroom island. Gates of Hell is a natural volcano, which is why it's called that. That is a levee, which is supposed to keep flooding, because, like an idiot, I built a road, like, one block up, like, at water level. I built a road at water level, so I had to build a levee so it wouldn't flood. AKA imagination. This is a nice little creek that flows into the river here that I made. For the most part, it's small, but just like right here, right through here, it starts to grow. But other than that, the rest of it's small. It's a freaking huge creek. It marks most of the Cavalot border, so it's a pretty big creek. These stones are very not well-defined paths, because those are where we're going to build roads. That is the start of the Great Wall of, okay, well, we haven't really decided a name for it yet. Just the Great Wall for now. It used to tower 7 feet high until it crumbled down. And here's where the road starts again. We're trying to connect the road from there to here. Jellytown is very small. It only has one building. That's for now. That's until you, the viewers, join and dominate the server and help build my empire. Four people on right now. There's so many frickin' people to build my empire with me. And half of them, actually more than half of them, don't want anything to do with me. So, as the only building so far, Brickmaster's Keep. If you don't know what a keep is, it's basically a small place with the throne. Oh, this is the Sea of Ender, and that little thing of trees right there marks the border between the Slime Empire and the Endermen. And in between, the Enderlands and the Slime Empire is Sky City, which is the capital of the United Mob Kingdom, which is what unites the Enderlands, the Slime Kingdom, and, well, the Wither Skeletons don't exactly have a name yet. But right here, this giant body of water known as the Sea of Ender and the Jelly River are connected by a canal that kind of just tunnels through. This is the shipping room where people store stuff, mail stuff, and all that good stuff. Just take a small boat through here. You can't take big ones. Indominate the server does have it where you can, like, build, like, let's say you build a box out of wood. You can actually sell that as a boat if you have a sign and put ship on it. It's a bucket plugin thing. But, I think that's it for now. Yeah, bye. Wait, hold on. That's not it. I need to show you one more thing. Wait, I don't have a sword. Oh, I do. Yeah, just a random sword. Random enchanted sword. And for some reason I can't get. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Goodbye, people. Crap, I did the wrong thing. I'm gonna screw up. I fail it.